I have a young family, and I sometimes find it quite difficult to squeeze in a sort of time dedicated specifically to myself, let alone sort of doing any physical activity. I try to kind of be active in the things that I'm doing. So I try to walk to lots of places. I walk very quickly. I enjoy walking fast, so I tend to get my heart rate up that way. And I've recently, in the last year, taken on an allotment in Ealing, and with my family are doing quite a bit of sort of digging and clearing and getting quite physically active in that way. My favourite thing to do though is swimming. Swimming's the thing I kind of most enjoy, and don't feel that it's necessarily kind of, you know, a physical activity. It's just something I really, really love. And so I've been making the time to do that when my daughter has her swimming lessons. So I've just been carving little niches out of my working week and my weekends so that we can be active together as a family. My name's Nicola Wheeler. I work for Catalyst Housing Association, and I work as a neighbourhood coordinator on the Havelock estate in Southall. I'm here today because I'm really excited to be involved in the movement to try and increase levels of physical activity in Southall. And over the last few years, we've been working with residents who live on and around the Havelock estate to identify ways that we can support that aim. And some of the things that we've been involved in have been looking to create some temporary uses from some disused garages to promote play, sport and recreation on the estate, and also working with local GP surgeries to champion all the things that the community voluntary sector are doing to promote physical activity locally. So trying to make sure that, for example, people visiting their GP are able to be informed about all of the different things that are going on in their neighbourhood, be it walking groups or women's exercise classes or football, so that they can access those sessions readily. It's a place where neighbourliness is so important to people, and I think that actually physical activity and those opportunities to get involved in things that are happening locally really provide that space for people to get to know one another, to reduce social isolation, to help people to get to know one another in a community which is changing. And that's not just the case for Havelock, but Southall kind of more broadly. And I think that actually it's really part of our role as a housing provider with a vested interest in sort of supporting the development of that place to be really championing those opportunities for people to socialise, to get to know one another, to get active, to meet their neighbours, for their children to play together, and to really improve the outcomes, the health outcomes for that community over a long period of time.